Hi guys, Wandering Swordsman here, back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing the next episode. I don't know which episode it is, but I know it's the next episode of What If Naruto Was Openly Betrayed, I think. Yeah, it's been 3 months, I know. This is probably gonna get no views, because I've been gone for so long and the algorithm probably forgot me. But I have a pretty good excuse why I've been gone. Um, I have like three, okay? One, I got a new phone, so it's totally different. And for the moment, I totally forgot that I had my YouTube channel. And when I remembered, I had to get my account back because I had to make a new account. So I had to go through my old phone, go through a bunch of passwords, codes, and stuff. And that took a while. And eventually I just gave up. But then today I was able to fix it. So to get onto my account on my new phone, and this is where I am now. Second one, school started back up, so it's been kind of hard to pack in all the homework, all school and stuff. But I'll still try to make daily videos and stuff. If I don't, then you guys know already why. Cause school's pressured. I also have other things going on in my life. My girlfriend and stuff like that. She needs attention too. So there's a lot of things I need attention in my life right now. So YouTube is like a de-stressor basically. And my third one is, well, there's a current one because yesterday was Thanksgiving, so it was an excuse for yesterday. But that's why I didn't make a school vid yesterday, because yesterday was when I fixed my phone, but I didn't feel like making a video in the middle of a fucking party in the background. But that's oh my god. How about guys? I went to the gym yesterday and I kind of did. I think I overworked myself way too much and now I can't even raise my hands. So I need to also rest a little because my muscles needs to like rebuild themselves after me putting them through immense stress. But gratefully they're gonna come back stronger than ever. But that's not why we're here today. We're here because we want to hear the what if. Now I don't exactly know where I left off. I could go back and check, but I already started the video and I should have made that precaution before. I should have thought of that, but I didn't. But I feel like we should just get right into the video, okay? So I remember that Sasuke got back, and I think it's a training video that he did with Naruto. So I'm gonna leave off the top of my head from there, cause I don't feel like writing a whole ass script again for that video. That is probably at my desktop computer at my house, which I am in a family home right now. We're in a hotel. I'm in the room by myself. So I decided to do this, and people are probably gonna start entering my hotel room to start cleaning. But I'll probably pause the video when that happens. But without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay. As we can see Naruto as he's training in the middle of a pond, as he's training his water chakra while meditating, it seemed like he was in his mindscape. As he's talking to Kurama, as Kurama and him are conversating, as Hagoromo enters the room. Oh, so I see you and Kurama are talking again. As Naruto responds with, yeah, he seems to giving me a lot of training ideas that past Jinchurikis I've been using. Hagoromo was intrigued. Oh, really? And what are these techniques are exactly? Well, as Kurama says in a deep voice, a deep and resonating voice, in fact, as he starts thinking, one of my Jinchurikis used to refine their chakra, ex- exploding in power as the quality of the chakra immediately rose. In the risen of the quality of chakra, the stronger your chakra control, the more quality comes to the chakra to your oh my god, quality to chakra. Okay, I don't have no other word for it, so that's what I'm gonna use. By refining and collecting your chakra to one point, it can become so strong that you're able to perform more powerful jutsus with more powerful effects. If you refined for a year your chakra, a normal fireball jutsu would probably be able to destroy a building. Now this oh my god. not gonna speak about that. Okay. I should put myself on Do Not Disturb. Because I feel like they'd be better. But I'm staring at the what if. Because if they are, then what the fuck. But if you're not, then, good. Because there's no need for that. Okay, now, as Naruto and him continue conversating as Hagoromo leaves the room, I should let the kid talk to Karama before I give him the news. Sorry guys, people entered my room to clean it. My prediction was right. And also the screenshot is new because of the fact that I don't have the old screenshot and also had like a dragon image in the middle, so if it does have a dragon image in the middle, I'm gonna have to research this whole video again. Let's just hope it doesn't. Because I don't know why, but my phone still does that. Maybe I'll have to get it fixed or something like that. But let me continue. As him and Karama start talking, as Sasuke enters with a few friends, looks like Sakura and Tenten, Sakura, Tenten, and Lee. As you can see Lee with hearts in his eyes as he's eyeing Sakura, as he gets a punch in the head, as she screams, "Stop it, weirdo!" As he's on the floor, sobbing on his head, as he profusely says, "I'm sorry." As Naruto chuckles, so does Sasuke. As him and Sasuke like dap each other up, like "Nice to see you, brother," something like that. As um, as Naruto and him start conversating, you could visibly see how Sakura is eyeing Sasuke and Naruto. As in her head, she's like, "They're so cute." As oh my fucking god, I hate this shit. I should just. How do you get rid of that shit? Because I really wish I could. Okay. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, alright. Now, Naruto and Sasuke, as they're conversating, you could hear Naruto ask if Sasuke wanted to spar. As Sasuke says sure, as then we skip like a few minutes later as both of them are in their spots, as Sakura, Gaara, and Tenten are sitting. As what is his name again? Yeah, I'm bad. I haven't talked about Naruto. I've seen anything about Naruto in a long time. So I kind of need to refresh my mind. But okay, yeah, I remember his name. I was about to say Hinata's brother or something like that, but no. Neji, as Neji walks in, as he sees Naruto and Sasuke about to fight, as he sits right next to Tenzin, as he asks what's going on. Assassin informs him that they're about to start sparring, as Sakura screams, "Go!" as Naruto and Sasuke disappear, as Naruto's already drawn his sword, the giant sword on his back, as Sasuke in his head is like, that thing again. Even though it's big size, it's able to move at extreme speeds. As Sasuke looks around, doesn't see Naruto. As instincts come, and he just does a whole matrix move and moves. As he sees a sword swinging at him. As he comes right back up. As it swings again, as Sakura says, "Watch out!" As Naruto calls back the sword with chakra strings attached to it. As Naruto's like, "Sakura, don't interfere." As he rushes towards Sasuke, as Sasuke is casting hand signs for a fireball jutsu, as he shoots it, as Naruto comes right through it. What? The blade can cut chakra? As it had Samehara, so immediately the chakra that was used in the fireball jutsu was given to Naruto. Even though not being much, it's still chakra. As Naruto makes hand signs for a fireball jutsu, so does Sasuke. As Naruto throws his and Sasuke throws his, they're in equal battle. "You're strong, brother," says Sasuke. So are you. As Naruto disappears, as he has to hold that hand sign for the fireball just to stay intact, as he's confused. What the? As he gets a kick to the gut, as he gasps for breath, as immediate blood comes out of his out of his mouth, as he gets thrown into a tree, as Naruto guts him in the face, my bad, punches him in the face, sending him flying through trees. As Sakura is amazed in what Naruto's doing right now, as he's able to beat up Sasuke at the manner he's doing right now, as he grabs him by the neck, goes up into the sky, as Naruto swings him around like if he was I don't know what, but like swings him around like round and round and round until he throws him right into the ground. As you could visibly see how hurt Sasuke is, he's holding his arm. As out of nowhere a pill comes out of nowhere as he swallows it, and he's back to full health. Huh? You had pills stored up. Well, I always knew you for being good and prepared, but I don't need those. As Naruto grabs his sword, heavenly fire style, fire phoenix. As a phoenix comes out of his sword, tracing right up to Sasuke. He makes hand signs for a flamethrower jutsu as he starts fighting the phoenix. As the phoenix is trying to make its way through, but it's considerably weaker as Naruto's working on this. He's not exactly mastered it at this point. As Naruto says, as he puts out his sword, as he says fire, as his sword is completely enveloped in fire, as Sasuke is confused on how he gained fire manipulation out of nowhere, as he rushes towards Sasuke with the blade in hand, as as he grabs his hand as he says Chidori, as both the blades clash, you can visibly see the lightning striking down and the fire blade trying to burn through, as they both get thrown back. Interesting. I thought the blade's weight would overweigh yours. Seems like you're pretty strong, aren't you? You have grown a lot since I was gone, haven't you, Sasuke? I could say the same about you, brother, as they get into a taijutsu battle. As Gaara is more interested in this, as he wasn't really interested in the chakra and fine manipulation shit, as he could visibly see that his training with Mike Guy had really improved his taijutsu, even though he hadn't used it much, only his jutsu stuff. But his taijutsu had really improved since Mike Guy, copying his style and all. As Naruto activates his Sharingan, as Sasuke had it activated the whole time. He was already almost Mangekyo, not internal Mangekyo though, or EMS. He only had MS, as Naruto also had only MS, as he didn't have a need to change the eternal MS, as Kurama would continuously regenerate his eyes, meaning he couldn't go blind. And even if that was a thing, he would just use 100 healings on his not 100 healings, like some healing jutsu he gained from Tsunade to fix his eyes right back up. As Naruto gets increasingly his reflexes increasingly grow, as he has been able to gain a slight more amount of chakra control because of it, even though his chakra control was already godly. So was Sasuke's, as he was really working on chakra control and chakra storage, as those were his many weak spots that Orochimaru saw and decided to train. As they start clashing a little more, and their taijutsu battle starts splitting the ground, as a few ambus appear out of nowhere. What's going on? As the Hokage had sent them, as he's thinking something's going on, as he sees the two young people fighting. Among them is Kakashi. Looks like look like Sasuke and Naruto are really strong for their age. I wonder what type of ninja they'll be in the future. Naruto would certainly be a good Hokage, I think. Sorry, I'm a little tired. My sister woke me up to eat, and I didn't get to sleep any. So, let me just get right back into it. As The shockwaves of their punches and fists are starting to shake the ground, as this alerted many Ambus, including Kakashi, to come over and check out the scene. As out of nowhere, Naruto makes many summoning signs as he summons Gamabunta. As tries to attack Sasuke, but out of nowhere, Gamabunta gets launched into the air by a snake. So you have a summoning too, don't you, Sasuke? As he says, yeah. As he kind of gets like, he kind of gets dark. His skin becomes darker, and wings start appearing out of his back. Huh? You're still using the curse mark? As he signs in yes. Now this puts us at equal power, doesn't it? As Sasuke runs towards Naruto and punches him in the face, sending him into the sky with Gamabunta, as he uses Gamabunta's body and jumps right off him, sending him flying more, as the power in Naruto's leg was enough to move Gamabunta significantly higher in the sky. And the shockwaves of the force he used to jump up was immense, as he's coming down with the sword at his side, as he's swinging profusely, as the swing finally hits Sasuke. But Naruto made sure to use the non-edged side of his sword, and as he hits Sasuke right in the ribs, breaking almost all the bones in his body, sending him flying into a tree, multiple trees, as he ends in a tree where his whole head is engraved into that tree. As Naruto is walking up to him, as Sasuke's coughing blood, almost near death, as as we hear Sasuke talking, as he's gasping for breath. Oh, you know not to almost kill me. As Naruto scratches his head and laughs. Yeah, I think I went a little too far. As Naruto puts his hands on Sasuke's chest, as it slightly heals him, but then he gives him one of the pills out of Sasuke's pouches to heal him all the way back up. As he gets off the ground, as he shakes off his bones and stretches out. Damn, Naruto. No wonder you beat me so easily back at Orochimaru's hideout. As he says, yeah, you were kind of weak. My bad, I had to yawn. But we can work together if you want. As Naruto says, as Sasuke says, yeah. As him and Sasuke walk out, as Naruto has to hold Sasuke's arms, as he isn't fully recovered, but he's not on the brink of death anymore. As Sakura runs over to Sasuke and jumps on top of him. Are you okay? As she starts hugging him harder, as he gasps her breath. Ugh, that hurts. Stop, stop. As Sakura then profusely apologizes, as you could see the envy in Gara's, not Gara's, Lee's eyes as she's staring daggers at Sasuke. As Sasuke can feel the ominous darkness behind him, as he just shakes it off. As he grabs Sasuke by the neck, not like choking him, but like by the collar actually, and then teleports. What the? What are you doing, Naruto? Giving you a gift. As he used the god crafting jutsu on Sasuke. What the? As Naruto says, go ahead, use it. As Sasuke easily manipulates fire, as he asks, "What is this?" Well, as you're very proficient in fire, probably your strongest jutsu, I wanted to give you an advanced form of it. It's called fire manipulation. The one that I used during the battle? Yeah, but mine's kind of stronger because it's not exactly fire manipulation, aka key. But, my god, as he, um, alright, my bad for pausing. But, my family decided to come in after getting in the pool. And so I'm in the bathroom right now. And it probably doesn't sound any different, but that doesn't matter. Now let's continue with the story. As as Naruto is giving this to Sasuke, as Sasuke's profusely saying thank you, as now he needs to train this. As Naruto said, "Here, hold this." As he gives him a chakra paper, and he's confused. As he heads, as him and Sasuke head to a chakra tree. As they cut logs off the chakra trees that only grow a few times a year. As Sasuke says, that's a precious tree. You shouldn't cut it. As Naruto uses wind manipulation to make another one. Huh? Sorry guys, I had to stop because my fudging brother came into the bathroom. He needed to take a piss. And it's not weird. I'm not that old either, so it's fine. And he's my baby brother. And he needs the bathroom, so he's like it too. So I didn't mind. As I let him take his potty that was right next to me. He's just still potty training. As So I had to pause again. My bad, my bad. Someone entered my room again. Naruto had to ask, no, as Sasuke had to ask, what are we grabbing the papers for? As Naruto says, oh, the Hokage put me up to teach him classes, at the academy. Some people wanted to meet me, as I was rumored to be a really strong ninja. So people want to know what I can do to teach a kid. So I'm about to go do that. That's why I grabbed a few chakra papers, as I was going to test their chakra natures today. As as Sasuke said, isn't that a little too early? Don't you know Kakashi only teach that after the academy? Yeah, I know, but there's no bad in teaching children how to use the slightest bit of chakra. I know that things can go wrong, but I won't let that happen. As Naruto said, for example, as he put his hand on Sasuke's stomach, as he said, convulsion. As Sasuke's chakra starts to go crazy on his body, fluctuating, exploding, rushing through his whole entire body. As you can see, Sasuke invisible, not invisible, invisible trouble. As as you can visibly see that he's hurting right now. As Naruto puts his hands away, as this was a tremendous pain. But this could also be used to control the chakra inside the kid's body, as he could use this to run it through the whole body and get the body used to using chakra, which made the kids grow in expendiments rate in an okay, I forgot the ex word for that, but in an extended expanse I'm in an increasive way. Okay, let me just use that word. As Sasuke said, okay then, as he helps Naruto carry all the chakra paper over, as he enters the class, as he says, "Hey children, here I have my assistant teacher." As he's put his hands over Sasuke, as the children start to talk. Aren't you the demon fox? As Naruto grins, but with a ticked off like mark on his head. No, I'm not the demon fox. As Kurama comes out with a resonating voice. I can't even do it anymore. No, I can't do it. I am. As all the kids get scared. But don't worry, I have him under control. As he says, "Oh, so you can control the demon fox. You must be strong, aren't you?" He says, "Yeah, I am. And I'm gonna be teaching you guys today. Do you know what all those cool ninjas do?" "Yes." The children respond, "The chakra thingies." As he tries to put in the most simple forms, as they are pretty slow children, as Iruka intensely specified, as they were children that needed extra help, as Naruto was going to do that, as it was a one-time thing. He just needed, Iruka just asked a favor of him to do this for them, as Naruto puts his hands on every single children's stomach, as every single child smiled. "I feel tingly," as they can, yeah. Oh my god. Okay. As they say, I feel tingly. As you could, as if you had the Byakugan, you could see how fast the chakra was fluctuating around the kids' bodies, as the body is now used to using chakra at a Genin level, as the way that Naruto and Sasuke started being able to use it. Like around Sasuke level, Kakashi entry fight, like around the fight with, they able to use chakra around where they were escorting the bridge builder guy Tasuna. So his chakra levels are around Sasuke's level at that. As Sasuke could visibly see how strong they got stronger, like fivefold. As they give each one chakra papers. As one of the kids was able to get three chakra natures: rock, water, and fire. As he rubs the head of that child, he says, "You have all my chakra natures. I'll be taking you on as a personal student." As another kid was able to strike three: fire, electricity, and earth. "You have all my chakra natures," says Sasuke, as he chooses him. And Naruto chooses all of the others. But that guy was at a higher standard because he didn't want to make the other children feel like they were left out and that the other guys were more special. As that day, Naruto just taught them the chakra basics, and because of the fluctuating chakra, it also sent more chakra to the brain, being able to enhance its thinking ability and how fast they thought. So it also enhanced the way they were learning and how fast they were learning, like building up more muscle in the brain, basically. Because brain is also a muscle, and the more you think, the more you enhance it. Including chakra is just like a steroid that makes it grow faster, like extremely faster though. But as we see Naruto stepping out of the classroom, as he's happy, as Sasuke's like, "Hey, who got you smiling like that?" AKA, if you guys know where that comes from. As Naruto said, "Nothing. I just like to see those kids. They grew and I can't believe I made them grow that much in a little bit of time." As Sasuke pats his back, he says, "Yeah, but today's been a long day, man. I had to go get a shower. The way you beat my ass, yeah, I think I have a few rocks in my pants. So, and my God, I think I have a few rocks and dirt in my pants. So I'm gonna have to go take a shower real quick. But I'll talk to you later." As he says, "Yeah, I'm about to go home. I just have to get a few things done." As Naruto goes to Ino's house, as he knocks on the door, as his mom opens the door, as he examines Naruto, as it's been a kind of a long time. The demon fox, as she charges towards Naruto and punches him in the face, as you could see the visible confusion in Naruto's face. What did I do? He says, "You bastard!" As in this timeline, I don't know if Ino's dad is still alive, but let's say he had a brother and his brother died to the demon fox. As Naruto put his hand on Ino's stomach, not Ino's stomach, Ino's mother's stomach, as she grows unconscious for like 2 seconds. That was enough time for Naruto to speed up into the other room. As he made sure to set her down on the kitchen counter. Oh, must have just been a dream. But I do wish I could have punched that demon fox in the face. As you could see her fist like trembling in anger. Not trembling in anger, like vibrating in anger. As he knocks on the door quietly. As Ino opens up her rubbing eye. Says, I'm sleepy, Mom, not now." She opens her eye to see Naruto. So Naruto charges towards her and hugs her. As she's surprised but comes in for the hug as well. "Naruto? What are you doing here? Didn't I say come through the window or something? My mom would have murdered you if she saw you. Yeah, I know, but I made sure to subdue her. What'd you do? As she starts charging towards the stairs. No, no, don't worry. I just knocked her out for like 2 seconds. Did you hit her? No. I'll explain it later. After Naruto explains the whole situation, while they both sit down, she's like, oh, that's a relief. As they both lay down, as Naruto puts her hand on her stomach, and she hugs her, as falls asleep, as Naruto says, I love you, as he kisses her on the forehead, and then launches out of the window. As CIS, I think it was called, but it was like the thing where to rebuild the clan. But like, I'm sure she knows already, because I think Naruto told her, but I'm not sure yet. And I'm not planning on looking back on the other videos. So, sorry, I have to yawn. I'm probably gonna try to make this like 40 minutes long, including the fact that I wasn't here for long. I think I made it a timeline, but the next video is the pain fight. And I'm gonna try to finish that today, because I don't feel like waiting more time so I can finish this. Also, I'm leaving to my mom's house today, so I have to say goodbye to my family, including this family. So the Dominican Republic, so they're gonna go back, and se van a quedar ahí por mucho tiempo. Whoever said that, thank you. But they're gonna be staying there for a long time until I see them again, probably in Christmas time. And I really miss them, so I'm probably not gonna finish it today. But if I do, then I'm probably gonna be in my mom's house by today. But let me stop just going in on a rant. Oh, that sounds like my father. Okay, my bad. As Naruto makes her way to Haku's house, as he knocks on the door, as he can hear the heavy footsteps, as Naruto's analyzing the situation. Now, I know Haku's four tiles are not damp, and I know she isn't that big, so she can't really stomping. The only person I know believe but doing that is Zabuza, including the fact that his body weight, including the fact that I also gave him the execution sword, adding on weight, as Naruto jumps up, as the door swings wide open, as a stab comes out, as a sword comes out of nowhere and starts stabbing whoever was there. As Zabuza looks around and like, huh? As Naruto's still in the sky, as he wipes his forehead. I almost got caught in that barrage. I wouldn't have done anything, but I probably would have been killed by Zabuza. No, I mean in a hypothetical way, because he would haven't even been able to penetrate Naruto's skin. As he lands on the window as Naruto knocks on it. As you can see Haku reading a book. As she looks over and as she opens the door and grabs Naruto by the face and gives him a kiss. As Naruto chuckles, what was that for? I haven't seen you in a long time, dummy. Of course I'd be excited to see you again. As she gives him another kiss. As you could see Zabuza in the corner, staring right at them. Naruto! As Naruto's the same thing to Zabuza. But this time a little more forceful and knocks him off for like 30 minutes. What'd you do to him? I mean, he deserved it. He had been a little bit of a pain in the ass for a few days. But why'd you hurt him? As he just chuckles. No, I just knocked him out a little. As he puts them down on his bed and turns off all the lights. As him and Haku snuggle a little. Naruto made sure to tell Karama the time 29 minutes for him to make sure to get out of there 1 minute before Zabuza woke up again. Yes. Um, as him and his girl, like, Haku ends up falling asleep on Naruto's chest as he gives a kiss on her forehead to her again and sets her down to sleep. As Haku grabs onto Naruto's arm as she says, "Don't go again." please stay. As Naruto can visibly see how adorable Haku looks with the like puppy eyes telling him to stay. I'm sorry, Haku, but I have to go. Your father will wake up and see us, and I know you don't care, but I do. I surely don't want to die today, and I don't wish you for you to get in trouble as well. As he kisses her one last time and gets out of the window. As Naruto's walking with a smile on his face. As in his head he squeals about how cute she is. As Kurama says, "Shut up, Naruto. You know I'm in here. I don't want to hear all this lovey-dovey shit." As Naruto frowns, "Shut up, Kurama," with a blush on his face. As Kurama chuckles, "So does Hagoromo, Ashura and Indra." But Ashura and Indra are still in deep slumber. Huh. So look at them, they haven't woke up and they're still laughing. I hate this. As Naruto scratches his head. As it's nighttime and he goes visit the Hokage. Hey, Tsunade. Hey, Naruto. You got here just in time. I want to inform you. Um, you, we've received reports. Actually, no. He hasn't gotten here yet. You can come tomorrow, okay? I have something to tell you, but I don't feel like now is the right time. Come tomorrow and we'll discuss about it, okay? As Naruto says, "Sure, just wanted to give you this." As he hands her a large sum of money. What is this for? "I know you've been working hard. I'll leave a shadow clone in the office to do the work for you. Go gamble a little bit. My treat." As Tsunade squeals, "Thank you, Naruto." As her mood lightens up, as he's wondering what could have happened to make her in this bad mood. I've always known that Tsunade is good for gambling, but even though now she still has a frown on her face, only the death of some person could have done this. But who could have been so important to her that she would be in this bad of a mood? Gambling used to be the number one most important thing in her life. As as he starts walking home with this on his mind, as she says, "No matter." As he goes up to a rock that he had stashed, chakra rock. Well, basically a chakra stone because of his one of in the beast dimension. One of the chakra rocks are really useful for sharpening swords. As even though the destruction of the sword, the Samihara would consume the chakra, but instead of giving it to Naruto, it would use it to refine the steel of the blade and sharpen it more. And the sharper it becomes, the stronger it becomes as well. Also, the more damage it can be done at blunt force, even by a child swinging the sword, even by perceivably be having the strength. Even though the child would be able to do a low hit, hitting the ground with the sword would cause a big shockwave. And that's in the individual strength of the sword. That's basically what it means by refining chakra rocks. Not to spend a few hours refining chakra rocks, making sure his sword becomes stronger than ever. He wanted to make sure this sword became one that would be recorded in legend, and those who wielded it always became kings, stronger than anything in the world. As Naruto had one last place to go to. One last place. His parents' grave. As Naruto grabbed a kunai, a three-pronged kunai that he had crafted for his father, and set it down. As he also had crafted a sword out of pure chakra rocks and put it right next to his mother. As this sword was the one that his mother used. He didn't want to use it as it was a reminder of his mother. As he set it down right next to her grave, poking out, kind of like staffed into the ground. "I love you, Mom." As he kisses the ground. "I love you, Dad." As he kisses the ground. As he puts the three-pronged kunai right down. As Naruto steps away from the graves. As he walks to his house and drifts off to sleep. I wonder what Tsunade is sad about. I wonder if she... as Naruto drifts off to sleep. That's where we'll be living it off today, guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed this too, guys. I feel like my storytelling skills got better, including the fact that I've been writing stories. I've been doing my own narratives and stuff, and it's been kind of fun. I know, just having fun as a teenager, and I know that fun's gonna go away soon as I start working jobs and stuff. But that's no matter, guys. Love you guys. Hope you guys liked the video. Please leave a comment down, subscribe. Please leave me what ifs to do next, as this what if is gonna be ending the next episode. I have a few ideas, but other than that, let's get right. Um, See you guys. And have a good day. Also, if it's I also hope you guys enjoyed Thanksgiving, because I did. My family is cool. But with no further ado, guys, see you in the next video, probably today. Goodbye.